Okay, so this weekend I'm gonna try to get the new streetable wheels mounted on the mini truck. Basically, the tires I have on there now are using the existing 12-inch wheels, which I think are 12 by 3.5 or something like that. And I'm running 25-inch diameter tires with 8 inches wide. So it's like really stretching, but, or I guess it's not stretching, it's compressing, right? But in any case, the tires and ATV tires not DOT approved for highway use. So when you drive it on the highway, it's very pillowy, almost like you have basketballs for wheels. So if you hit a bump, it really makes the pickup like bounce pretty high. So I need to get a DOT tire. So I went ahead and did that. Ordered some wheels and some tires. They came in this week. So the plan is to get those installed or mounted and balanced and then installed on the mini truck. Okay, so here are the wheels. Basically, let me show you what they look like. They are a 15 by 6 steel wheel. These are actually for Honda Civic. I don't know what year, but Honda Civic, Honda Del Sol. It's a 4x100 bolt pattern, and I don't know what the offset is on these. I'm hoping that this is not too close to the suspension. I'm not worried about the back because there's not much going on there, but I do have the wheel spacers I could put back on in case that there's not enough offset. In any case, just keeping it, try to keep the same look I have now on the pickup, but just with the streetable tire. These are the tires I got. They are Le Mans brand. It's a 185 60 15, and the reason why I got the 60, I was really looking for 50, but it literally makes the price of the tire go almost double. So I'm like, I can still fit these. The overall diameter is still gonna be under the 25-inch that I have now with the ATV tires. The pattern looks like Michelin. I used to use Michelin tires for a long time, and it looks like that. I guess they copied it. Obviously, this must be a Chinese brand. But in any case, so overall diameter for these are going to be roughly like 23.5 inches. So I'm hoping that if I have to, I can run the wheel spacers and not have the rubbing issues I had before. So today's a very rainy day, but I'm hoping tomorrow I could take it to the tire shop and get them mounted and get them on the truck. Okay, all packed up and ready to go. I also had this older set of tires from my Maserati that I need to go get basically disposed of, so I'll just take those. These are actually in decent shape, or maybe two of them are practically brand new, but the other two seem to have like a little bit of a dry rot, but they're mismatched. They're Sumitomo, but they are different types of Sumitomo, so I never really mounted them. So anyway, off to the tire shop. Okay, so here they are, mounted and balanced. I didn't paint these with the gunmetal, just gonna leave them black. I think they'll still look pretty good and tie into the car. Just want to do a side-by-side here. So, like I said, I'm trying to go for a smaller overall diameter. Let me just lean this against the current wheel, and you can see that it is close, but it's hard to tell from this shot, but this front tire, you could see it's a little bit underinflated, so it looks like it's a little bit lower than this one. But if I put it here on the rear tire, you could see much better the difference in height. Let's see, change the angle. There you go. That's a lot better. I mean, it's not drastic. It's probably just like an inch or so. Once this has the weight of the vehicle on it, it'll go down a little bit as well. But yeah, so next step is to get these boys on.
This is a Ryan Little production.
Okay, so here she is with the new wheels. You could see it makes the lift more pronounced because the tire diameter is smaller. On the front here, I took it for a test drive, and it looks like it does rub a little bit, but only at full lock. So I don't know if it's inside here, but I don't think it is. Actually, I think it might be rubbing on the, there you go, that's probably where it's rubbing, right there on the inner fender. This is actually steel on this car. It's not like one of those plastic shrouds. So I'm not I don't know how we'll do with somebody else in the car, but with just me, it only does it at full lock. Driving, it's super quiet compared to the old tires. I don't know if you noticed, but I had to put wheel spacers in the front. So although the knobbly tires looked a little bit more aggressive and like bad boyish, this is a little bit more refined. But now it has the wheel spacer in the front again. It kind of gives that aggressive look again. The handling obviously is greatly improved, but I just can get over how quiet it is in the cabin compared to what it was before. And again, that all comes from the tread. This is an all-season tread, but it's a road tire. It's not an off-road tire, so that makes all the difference. Alright, so next on the docket for the mini truck is to fix the ripped CV boot, rubber CV boot. I already ordered the kit. This is for the outside boots only. Front comes with the grease, the rings, and the bellows. I also am thinking about getting stiffer springs for the front. So a lot of the bounciness that I described with the older tires, I think that might be a combination of obviously the tires, but I also think it's part of the way the suspension is. I don't know if maybe it's just a little bit tired, but I see that it's a common mod to change the springs on the front of these things to a stiffer spring. So they don't call it stiffer; they call them heavy duty. I don't know exactly what that means, but I'm thinking that means they collapse less, which means that probably all that rubbing that I'm getting will go away. I think maybe just like Americans are heavier than the typical Japanese person, so I'm thinking that they're not really designed for the American market. So you have two, people that weigh 200 pounds in the car. It's going to be a big difference than two people that weigh 160. So I think that's going to be the next thing. So since I'm gonna have to take the front suspension out to change the springs, that's when I'll do the CB boots as well. So thanks for watching, and hope to see you soon.